Hi everyone, Archimagos Faraston here, and today we're playing No Man's Sky, and I'm going to show you a few of the tricks I use to make some big money and to make it quite quickly. So you want to start, once you're able to start with farming, you want to do so, and we'll get the cactus flesh. And we'll pick up some Fecium while we're here. And the next thing you want to do is get your fungal mold from fungal clusters. You can find these on toxic planets. Okay. So if we go into craft product, you can see we can produce quite a few unstable gel. And we can also produce acid. So if we look at the unstable gel, each one is worth 250,000 units. Already we've got 10 of them, so 2.5 mil. If we look at the acid, it's worth about 376,000 units. 188,000. We've got 2 of them, which gives us 376,000. Now, instead of just going off and selling them, we want to try to take it a step further. And you can see if we combine one acid with one unstable gel, we can make liquid explosive, which is worth about 800,000. So if we make 2 of them. So already if we were to sell this, we'd get about 1.6 million plus the 8 unstable gel. The unstable gel is worth 50,000 each, sorry. Still quite a bit of money, but nowhere near as much as when you combine it to make liquid explosive. Now, just a few seconds ago, I harvested the selenium. You can find that on hot planets, burning planets, and we'll pick up the frost crystal. Oh. And the star bramble. And the gamma root, which is found on radioactive planets, not surprisingly. Okay, and if we go back to craft product, you'll see that we can make heat capacitors and polyfiber. So heat capacitor is made of frost crystal and selenium. 100 frost crystal to 200 selenium. So let's make a few of these. So you can see 180,000 each. And if we go to polyfiber, that's 100 cactus to 200 star bulb. So we can make one of those. Polyfiber, it's 130,000. Now again, rather than just rushing off to sell them, you want to try to combine them into something worth even more for added value. So if we combine one heat capacitor and one polyfiber, we can make a circuit board. So let's do that. So if we look at our circuit board, you can sell one for roughly 916,000. I've got 2, so I've got 1.8 million already. And the 2 liquid explosive, 1.6 million. And I still have some unstable gel left over, a heat capacitor, and so on. So you can see you can make millions of units quite quickly just by doing farming and combining products. What I'd like to show you is also the lubricant. We produce that with Faecium and Gamma Root. And since I already have a lot of glass lying around, we can make living glass. Not worth as much as the liquid explosive, but still 566,000, not bad, and very easy to make. However, if we want to take it a step even further, we're going to need to harvest gas, and I'll show you in the next step. So here you can see we have atmosphere harvesters, and I've got nitrogen gas. Now, every planet is going to make a different type of gas. So we're on a temperate or habitable world. There we've got nitrogen. The other planets will make other kinds of gas, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, so for the other types of gases, we're going to have to go to other types of planets, and I'll show you that right now. So we're going to go to an ice planet. And here on the ice planet, we'll get radon gas. And then the next thing we need is a hot planet, which I'll show you now. So on this hot planet, you can see we can get sulfurine, okay, so we've got three types of gas. And we'll just come back inside our little base here. Okay, so again, if we go to craft product, my goal is to make a portable reactor. And you can see the liquid explosive we've made already. That's produced from farming goods. And the next thing we need is a fusion accelerant, which is here. So you can see we need two things. We need an organic catalyst and we need a nitrogen salt. So organic catalyst, we need thermic condensate and enriched carbon. Nitrogen salt you can see here. So let's make one of those. So we need a thermic condensate and one enriched carbon. So now we can make an organic catalyst. And you can see now we've got the two pieces needed for a fusion accelerant. So the fusion accelerant, already worth quite a lot, 1.5 million. Again, don't rush out and go sell it. Try to produce it and develop it further, because it's going to be worth even more money. So we've got the liquid explosive, and we've got the fusion accelerant. If we put them together, we can make a portable reactor. And that portable reactor is worth 4.2 million. So it's really in your interest to try to combine products. If we just tried to sell the items individually, we'd have 1.5 million and 800,000. So just less than 2.5 million, 2.3 million. But because we put them together, we got something worth 4.2 million. And if we continue the process, I would like to make a quantum processor. So you can see the circuit board we've already made. We made that with farming. But we need a superconductor. So the superconductor requires one semiconductor and one enriched carbon. So let's make that. So we need a thermic condensate and nitrogen salt. Oh, we need some more carbon. Okay, so we got our condensed carbon. Now, so we need a semiconductor and enriched carbon. And one nitrogen salt. So now that we have a thermic condensate and nitrogen salt, we can make our semiconductor. And now that we have the semiconductor and enriched carbon, we can make our superconductor. So you can see the superconductor, it's worth 1.5 million, already quite a lot. But if we combine it with something else, if we combine the two together, the circuit board and the superconductor, we get 4.4 million. So let's do that. Okay, so after combining all those products, together we've got a quantum processor and a portable reactor, both of them worth almost the same, 4.2 and 4.4 million, for very little effort. I mean, that took me a couple of minutes. Just did some farming, just did some harvesting of gas and put everything together, and within a couple of minutes you've got products which are worth millions. You can also, if you're just starting out and you don't have access to all types of gas and all types of plants, you can go for the lower level things like living glass or a circuit board. Already that's worth close to $1 million. Even the heat capacitor, 180,000. The explosive, 800,000. Unstable gel. I find the cactus flesh produces a lot, so you know, at 50,000 each, you can already be making quite a lot of money just from the cactus gel. So, in my opinion, it's a great way to make money. Another little tip I'll give you is you can see the trade center down there. If we compare the prices of the Galactic Trade Terminal, so you can see the circuit board, we can sell it actually for 1.1 million. The living glass for 691. Quantum processor for 4.3 million. The unstable gel, pretty much 400,000. The liquid explosive we can sell for almost $1 million here, quite a lot more than the regular price. But let's go down to the trade terminal and to the trade center, sorry, and see what kind of prices they offer. So we can see the liquid explosive, 962,000, actually a little bit less than what we had at the terminal. Quantum processor, 4.1 million. Unstable gel, only 374,000 at the terminal. In my base, I had 395,000, I think it was. A little bit more than what we're getting here. Heat capacitor, it's almost 180,000. If we look at the circuit board, however, it's well over $1 million, which is pretty cool. Living glass demand is really high. The portable reactor only, well, it's minus 2.6%. So again, I wouldn't rush off to sell it at the first place you can. Shop around. You've got the trade terminal in your base. You've also got the trade centers here. But again, I would really recommend, you know, as soon as you can, begin with farming. It's a great way to make money, and it only takes a couple of minutes and it's super easy. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.